Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're actually going to be talking about Zilliqa. I mean, honestly, this asset has been stuck around this 5 to 10 cent range for as long as I can remember. Honestly, this has been a slow mover. It's been a mover that's been consolidating pretty much this entire bull run. We're going to be talking about why we could pretty much capitalize on this and why it might be a smart idea to pretty much get some accumulating happening on ZIL, because this is actually a very undervalued gem for what they are actually focused on. So with that being said, let's just jump into it. Let's talk about ZIL. So first off, let's refresh the market. Let's check out what is happening. So we are sitting fairly stable. Bitcoin is breaking above the 57.5K resistance point. Fairly good to see. Most altcoins are running, and if we do look at the year-to-date percentages, there's been a lot of solid moves throughout this entire market in the thousands% range. Now, of course, this does taper off a little bit as we do scroll down a little bit more, but overall, I am expecting a lot of great returns still as we do march forward on in time. Now, for ZIL, ZIL has been one of those assets that hasn't, pretty much, I should say, moved quite a bit in price, because we have seen significant price action this year, but it hasn't been anything significant. I mean, we hit about 25 cents, whatever. We came back down and retested about 5 cents, which was those nice lows all the way back to pretty much December of this year. For those who capitalized on that, that's great. We are still only about 4 cents above those price points, though. It's fairly significant to see. But when we look at the overall price chart for this, look at how long this has been in this solid consolidation point. Besides the fact that we moved up in price, we haven't made major moves, since this high. It's pretty much just been sitting stable. Now, we do have the 2017-2018 high that we pretty much made throughout in May. We've pretty much made this high in May already. Is this the topping point? No, I don't think so, because this was actually a late bloomer. This actually didn't get listed or pretty much moved on to major exchanges until around 2018. If we go look at other, pretty much markets, this was the only amount of price data that I could really kind of get, is where we see it pretty much listed back in, August and July of 2018, or pretty much just on, Binance, where we pretty much seen the May and April highs as well. I couldn't really find much more price data than that. Pretty much everything else kind of looks like this. So overall, I'm going off of the idea that we didn't really get that major, idea to capitalize on what ZIL's overall bull run could look like. I mean, obviously, we had some price accumulation happening back here, where we pretty much bounced off of, 3 cents all the way to roughly almost 24 cents, but we already hit those highs this bull run. I don't think that this is the ending point, though, for us. I think that we are still in some major, pretty much consolidation. In fact, I think that this entire range here, I think we could pretty much say that this 26-cent level up here was not our main bread and butter level. From the moment that we broke out, we pretty much have been in this massive accumulation point of roughly almost 291 days. Now, of course, we can't call this full-on accumulation, because this has already broken out a little bit, but that's what I would consider this still being, is accumulation, because I still think that we're going to range much, much higher. The real accumulation has been happening for about 146 days. Been about 146 days without major moves. In fact, it could even be a little bit of a 147-day span. I think that this is severely undervalued and suppressed in price. And you might be wondering, well, why? Why is it? Well, it's very simple. First off, let's mention my high targets for this bull run. First off, I think that this could easily hit 50 cents to $1 plus this bull run. We'll pretty much make it almost a 10x, if you will, 5 to 10x. I still think that it could go much higher. Right now there's only 11.86 billion in circulating supply, so we could see, possibly even $2 test it if it does run fairly hard, if we do get that blow off top on Bitcoin. But I'm settling between the 50 cent to $1 level. Now, ZIL is very interesting in a sense that they're really kind of focused on interconnectivity, and they are really focusing on the Web 3.0 scene, which I've talked to you guys a little bit about in regards to it being, pretty much a $140 trillion market cap at, pretty much full validation. Now, in regards to this, we are talking about ZIL Hive. Now, ZIL Hive is essentially it's a team behind Zilliqa. This is pretty much the major ecosystem growth that's happening. You can pretty much read more about this. Now, overall, they are focusing on major ideas within the Web 3.0 scene. We're going to be talking about that. Here are some of their portfolio companies as well. There's a lot of use cases behind ZIL. Now this is a little bit of an ecosystem, team as well. This is pretty much their ecosystem project, pretty much what they are focused on as well, pretty much what they are trying to do within the Web 3.0 scene, which I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about here now. Empowering the future of decentralized web. So if you guys are unaware of what Web 3.0 is, we had Web 1.0, which was more so the e-commerce boom. Think back to like almost Amazon, eBay, stuff like that. That was the big thing of Web 1.0. That's pretty much what derived the value of Web 1.0. And then we also had Web 2.0, which was more so the idea of social media. Hey, look at what you could do. You could pretty much send your friends messages, stuff like that. And this is more so, a decentralized web. This is more so for, cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies will be the heart of this web, if you will, Web 3.0. And I think that this is great to see, ZIL pretty much focusing on this as well. Expand your business's horizon with ZIL Hive Ventures. Get one step closer to building the future of Web 3.0 with ZIL Hive Ventures, dedicated to accelerating the growth and adoption of blockchain technology. This globally focused fund aims to finance and provide a holistic network of support, for outstanding startups that share this common goal. Take your vision to the next level when you partner with us. Now, we do see here transformative innovation starts with us. 80 plus startups funded as of 2020. Now, of course, we pretty much could say that this has grown since then. $500,000 funding given to transformative ideas. Again, this is great to see. Also, this has been given in regards to either cash or ZIL tokens. And then, of course, we have 15 participating companies worldwide. So this is great to see. Obviously, innovative technology behind this is happening already. We do see here are some of their portfolio companies. We do see here Zanpool, Zeeves, Switch.io, Mintable, which Mintable is a huge NFT-based platform, CoinRoll, and Xcademy. Now, here is their full team behind this, and of course, I think that this is great to see in regards to ventures capitals, capital markets. We even see, the future of Web 3.0. Like I said, $140 trillion market. I think that that is incredible. I think that when we're talking about the long-term growth of ZIL, I think that this is the beginning of what's to come. I think that we're pretty much getting a taste of what they are pretty much focused on, which is that Web 3.0 scene. Now, of course, we do see a lot more things happening with ZIL. Now, this goes all the way back to June 18th of 2019. SGD is a regulated stablecoin backed by Singapore dollar. SGD was first revealed on June 18th, 2019, Zilliqa Day, as a collaboration between Zilliqa and Xfers, right? Now, XSGB has now surpassed an on-chain transaction value of $1.5 billion. Okay? I'm just going to say it right now. When we're seeing stuff like this happen and we're seeing massive innovation happening behind the team, while the price is sitting stagnant for so long, we could expect a massive boiling point where we get that major break above the all-time high, go into price discovery, and reach those major high targets. Now, of course, this is not the only thing. We also see here, now this is a pillar protocol. It's opening several possibilities for developers, ZIL holders, and Zilliqa ecosystem users. Introduces the first soft-pegged USD stablecoin. ZIL holders govern the protocol and the financial risk of Pillar. Now we do see here the first USD-backed ZRC2 stablecoin, AL Oracle, and governance by ZIL. This is great to see. Again, more innovation happening. Now, again, we also see here, so technically with Pillar Protocol, I will be able to lock up my ZIL to get Pillar, use that Pillar to buy some ZIL, stake that ZIL to earn more ZIL, and pay back my loan with my staking earnings to earn more ZIL, as my ZIL will be staked. Now, I wouldn't say do that, but I'm just saying it is a possibility. A lot of this stuff that's happening behind the scenes for Zilliqa and the Zilliqa ecosystem, it's ever prospering, it's ever growing, and I think that it's a severely undervalued gem, especially in the long term, right? They are also focused on the esports gaming NFT scene. We actually see here Zilliqa is looking for more ways to expand, and esports is definitely on our radar. Keep an eye out on us for this sector, essentially. Now they are working with Esports Bar, the world's esports business arena. I think that this is great to see because first off, Zilliqa themselves are in the DeFi sector, but also in the NFT marketplace sector. So I think esports is great for them to get into in regards to NFT gaming. We know that NFT gaming is booming right now. First off, if we go to NFTs right now, a lot of these major NFT assets, like even Mana, are focused on gaming and the gaming scene. And look at the market cap of these: $1.4 billion. CHZ is focused on more so sports. $1.9 billion. A lot of these NFT platforms are really launching in price. And when we're talking about the year-to-date percentages on just a few of them, let's just check it out, right? So first off, I don't know why this is taking forever to load. Okay, I guess that's kind of broken, if you will, but we do see that the percentages here: 21,000%, 1,400%, 1,000%, 1,900%, 1,200%. NFTs are booming right now. NFTs are the big thing. Also, Veracity or VRA. So I see that coin market cap is pretty much broken there, but it's all good. Now this did some major moves this bull run alone. I still think that VRA has a lot left in it. Again, I don't know what is going on with coin market cap, but it is not loading. But anyways, VRA has been exploding in price recently. It pretty much went from a fraction of a cent. If we go to the 1 month span here, again, I don't know what is going on. I do apologize. I do know that it is storming out right now, so that could be a problem with my internet. It is what it is, but we do know that VRA and a lot of these NFT-based gaming platforms are doing great things. And I still think that Zilliqa, long term, when we're talking about this price chart, right? What we're seeing here is such a massive shift throughout the market, to the point where some assets like Zilliqa are just getting thrown down below the radar, and not a lot of people are watching them. But I am 100% watching this asset because this has a ton of ROI potential. I mean, we could easily see $1 plus. Like I said, 50 cents to $1 is my personal target points for this. Especially if they are focused on the Web 3.0 scene, especially in the future. I think holding this long term could possibly be very good as well, especially considering what they were trying to do with the Web 3.0 scene. Like I said, $140 trillion, that's nothing to joke about. And we also see a lot of innovation happening behind the closed doors, and they are trying to get into a lot of these major scenes, like the NFT and the esports scene. So I'm very happy for this asset. I just don't think that the price is appreciating within the innovation, so I think that's severely undervalued and overlooked. So of course, do your own research. I do have a few videos on ZIL if you guys do want to learn more. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Again, thank you all for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Peace out.